Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. This is Holly and Life, and today I'm bringing you a weekly grocery haul. Over the last few months, I have been sporadically showing you what I buy in my weekly grocery haul, and as we head into the summer holidays, I'm going to be showing you that every single week. I am on a mission to buy my own home, but I'm a single mom of 4 kids under 10, and that is quite a feat. So one of the ways that I am trying to save some money is by looking at what I buy in my weekly shop and seeing if I can reduce it or find more affordable ways of doing it. I currently shop at Tesco. I get the delivery saver plan, so after 3 p.m. I am able to get a delivery for, I think it's £3.49 a month. I find that that's just the best way for me to make sure that I'm sticking to a meal plan and a shopping list, and that I have a routine for it as well, so I'm not nipping into shops and getting extra things, which inevitably turns into a whole heap of extra stuff, and then I've completely blown my food shopping allowance budget every month. This week I did a really budget shop. I spent less than £80 for my entire family. I do go away at the weekend. I'm going on a rugby tour, but I have still meal planned because my mum will be looking after the kids and she'll still be cooking, and she'll be living here during that time, so she needs food in the house. So without any further ado, let me show you what I got this week. Starting in the freezer section then, so that I can quickly put it away, I have been picking up these budget pizzas. I just get a couple every week, just the really cheap ones. These are less than £1 each, and I keep some in the freezer all the time. I'm finding that if I do pizzas with some garlic bread and some salad, that's enough for my 4 children. I'm not a big fan of pizzas, so on those days I will probably have like some noodles or some leftovers or something like that. I just find that this is a great option to have in the freezer ready to go, because you just never know when lack of motivation is going to strike. The only veg I'm missing from my freezer is sweet corn, so I grabbed another packet of those. And then I grabbed the Butcher's Choice pork sausages. They are the cheapest sausages. They're like a couple of quid for this bag, 20 in a bag. There's not a massive pork content. These are not the sausages that you're buying if you want a really good quality sausage, but they work really well for my kids. They work really well if you're on a budget. And mostly I use sausages inside things. So apart from the occasional sausage and mash or tone in the hole, mostly sausages are getting cooked and chopped up to go into pasta bakes and things like that, so you don't notice so much. But obviously I'm on a budget, so I'm starting at the bottom and working my way up. I haven't been able to get to Costco yet, and I've completely run out of milk, so I bought 4 milks to tide me through until my next Costco shop. These will get frozen, and then I'll pull one out every time we start to get low on the one that's currently in the fridge. Plenty of fresh stuff this week. We grabbed some lemons. I'm going to do a lemon cake. I try to do a bake once a week, so some kind of flapjack, banana loaf, lemon cake, something like that, that provides a sweet treat for my kiddos. Some satsumas, some bananas. Grabbed a butternut squash because we're going to be trying out a recipe from Emily English, which is a butternut squash macaroni cheese, which I'm very excited to try. A bulb of garlic, some apples, broccoli and carrots. I get these every week. Some tomatoes, some grapes and some potatoes. Into the fridge section, and I'm going to start right here because I know people will notice it. Lurpak. I normally get the big kilogram pack from Costco and it's like £6. It works out really affordable. However, I've run out of spreadable butter and this is probably one of the few things that I actually don't scrimp on. I have previously tried some of the other alternatives, don't like them so much. And it's actually very rare that I will have toast, and when I do, I want to enjoy it. So they had an offer on at Tesco. I grabbed it. It was like £3. It's a bit, you know, bougie, but I did it. Other things then, I got some Parmesan. It's not quite Parmesan, but it's for the meal with the macaroni cheese that we're going to be trying out. I don't usually buy this, but I'm going to be putting it on pastas and things like that. Some ham for lunches, some butter blocks so that I can do baking, some cheese, some fromage fraise, some yogurts and some mayonnaise. Speaking of mayonnaise, if you've been following me for a while since I first started doing these, you'll know I used to get all of the Heinz stuff. Heinz ketchup, Heinz mayo, Heinz barbecue. I've completely changed. I am now getting the budget versions. I'm finding the kids and myself can deal with it, so you know, I'm not all about the brands, but sometimes I'm able to reduce it too. I stocked up on bread again. I actually still have a couple of loaves in the freezer, but as we're coming up to summer, I thought I would just start getting a bit of a stockpile. So I grabbed 4 loaves. I will freeze these and I will just take out a loaf out as and when I need it. And then some wraps. These are for my daughter's school lunch. She has a packed lunch because it's cheaper. The end. Only a few pantry items were needed then. Macaroni for the macaroni cheese meal, some mixed herbs. I'm actually quite sad that I had to buy these. I'm not sure this is going to focus, hang on. These are the cheapest option in Tesco, but the cost of this is the same as the cost of the massive one that you can get in Costco, but I haven't been able to get to Costco and I've run out of mixed herbs. These are such a staple for me in cooking. And whilst I do have basil and thyme that I'm separately using, really I just want a pack of these. So this is to tide me over, but this was over £1, so not a fan. I grabbed a massive tub of cooking salt in the hope that this will save me money over time. A couple of garlic breads. Again, I will freeze these. I will have these on the side with any kind of pastry Italian dish, basically. A packet of eggs. I get the 12 medium eggs because they work out the most affordable, really. It's like 25p an egg. Then some biscuits. Bourbons, custard creams, chocolate digestives. I get the budget biscuits, just the cheapest ones. The recipe I'm making this week calls for parsley, and it calls for fresh parsley. So instead of getting just the small 50p selection pack, I bought a plant, and I'm going to plant it, and hopefully that will save me money in the long run, and I can start a little bit of a herb garden. I've already got rosemary growing outside, and I want to say I also have chives, but I would need to double check. But I mean, money saving in the long run. This was only £1.50 though, so it's actually quite affordable to just buy the plant. Finally, for food items then, I got some apple and blackcurrant squash. I have gone down to getting the basic one rather than the quadruple strength one, which is twice the price. I just find my kids don't mind if it's super strong or not. They're just like a little bit of flavour in their water, so I saved myself some money by getting this one. For non-perishables then, pack of baby wipes, and you will see I have switched to Fred and Flo. I used to buy the Rascal and Friends. I'm really trying to reduce everything to see how cheap I can get my shop to be. I'm really desperate to try and save as much money as possible. Life is very expensive, so Fred and Flo baby wipes, Fred and Flo nappy pants. These are for my son. Cat food, dry cat food. I do a mixture of the two of these for the cats. Some bath foam. See, basic range bath foam. This is for the kids' baths. It's foamy. It smells nice. It's fine. And then look, I've changed my softener. Going back to the Tesco. I used to get this when I'd first moved out and like had £25 a week to spend on shopping, and every now and again I would get some fabric conditioner to like treat myself, and I would get this one. So we are back to that rather than the Unstoppables, Outdoorables thing. I'm going to quickly pull up my Tesco receipt. The only thing that got substituted this week was the bananas. I ordered the 6 small bananas because it's only really the kids eating them, so they don't mind if it's a big or a small banana. That got swapped out with standard loose bananas, so I technically have more expensive bananas for less price. Excellent. Everything else was fine, and it came to a grand total of £70.22. That's pretty impressive. The astute among you will notice there was no meat in that shop, and there was not a whole load of like produce. However, my fridge still has loads of stuff in, and so does my freezer. So in my freezer I have a whole roast chicken, I have smoked sausage, I have some bacon, I have some fish portions, and then I have pizzas and things. And we always do like a couple of vegetarian options over the course of the week. So I have enough of the protein, or the main part of each meal. And then my fridge, still loads of veggies and stuff in there. I've got a whole bunch of salady stuff, peppers, mushrooms, onions. It's all in there. I've done a content plan for the entirety of the summer holidays. 6 weeks of showing you guys what we eat. I'm going to be running you through what we would eat in a day with all of us here. I'm going to be showing you some of the family meals that we eat. I'm going to be showing you how I look through my fridge, freezer, cupboards, and then meal plan and prep, ready for doing an online food shop, so that I'm making the most of everything that I've got and saving as much money. And I'm also going to be showing you where I stockpile. What are the things that I put in my fridge and freezer regularly, even when my budget is tight, to make sure that I never really run out of food, nor have a panic that on a tight week, because they happen, emergencies crop up, that I can't make food for my children. I'm going to put all of this stuff away. If you would like to see my weekly food shopping hauls as time goes on, don't forget to subscribe, and if you hit the bell notification button, you will get an alert every time I upload, and I will be uploading 3 to 4 times a week from here on out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.